Well, Chris, this looks like the most fun place in the world. I'm loving this show.
Well, it just may be, but just don't hang around, because after the show, the audience get really ugly.
Oh, do they?
I don't know what it is.
They usually do in bars.
They do in bars. Well,
yeah.
this is a bar, of course. You said this was like the old a show in America?
No, it wasn't a show. Back in New York, you've heard of the famous Studio 54?
Yeah.
Steve Rebell, when we used to go there to dance years ago, they used to stand up on the platform, like looking down at the band. It's great. And this is kind of like where Steve Rebell's office was, where he had all those
This
pretty...
is like an office?
Oh, yeah, where you had those pretty boys he would have come in, like Boy George. Anyway, it's different.
Anyway, don't say anyway after that. Anyway, moving on.
No, anyway, I love Boy George, and that was fun. I was down.
You were out there rocking and rolling, weren't you?
Yeah, he's great.
He's good. He's
and
very
he's
good
pretty.
indeed.
His eyes. I've always wanted him to show me how to do my makeup.
Well, you're pretty yourself.
Well, thank you.
So let me get this right. So you tumbled out of bed and you stumbled to the kitchen and you poured yourself a cup of ambition. When was that?
Well, that was about 1980 when I wrote that, and when that came out as my first movie, 9 to 5, and that was the theme song from it.
So was it about literally about your eagerness to get on and you know, that pouring of the cup of ambition? When did that happen for little Dolly Parton? I mean, I know you're still little.
Oh, when I poured my first cup of real ambition in my real life. Well, I actually started singing long before I remember, making up songs, and I started singing on radio and television when I was 10 years old. Back in East Tennessee, where I was born and raised, there were some local shows, and then I moved to Nashville in 1964, and I've been hot and heavy at it ever since then.
She's been hot and heavy, everybody.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, how bad was it? You know, were you an immediate success, or did you play some horrible bars with horrible people that threw things at you?
Well, you always do when you're trying to start out in the business, especially being a girl back then, my age, and singing in these bars and honky-tonks, and I had a lot of stuff to put up with, but
Did you get the old rednecks coming on to you?
Oh, major, big time.
What did you say to the old guys?
Oh, I said different things. It just depended, but lucky for me, though, I'm from a family of 12 kids, so I have 6 brothers, and I'm real close to my dad. I had all these uncles and cousins, so I knew how to whip a boy's ass if it got, if it got bad.
Now, you know, would I be right in thinking that you love being a girl?
Yeah.
You love it, don't you?
I love being a girl. I've always said if I hadn't been a girl, I most definitely would have been a drag queen. I would have looked just like Boy George, I think.
So, because your hair's gorgeous, you
thank
look fantastic. I mean, you just generally sorted out. I know your nails are gorgeous as well. Let me have a look at your nails.
They're long and they're shiny. And...
But I mean, you're everything that a girl wants to be. Everything's sorted out, isn't it?
Yeah, and I like it. I really do like playing it. I think it came from a very serious place when I was a child, when I had nothing. And I used to always want to look like all the pretty women in our town that they call trash. You know, they did. And Mama used to say, don't look at them, that's just trash. And I thought, when I grow up, that's what I'm going to be. And so I did.
Which is your favourite part of being a girl? What's the best bit about being a girl?
Well, I've just enjoyed everything about it. I do love the primp, and I love, you know, being able to put the paint and the powder and all that on. But I enjoy every part of being a girl. I can't imagine, you know, that I wouldn't have been a girl.
What do you think of men?
Oh, I love men. That's the best part of being a girl, the fact that I do like the men, and they've always responded to me pretty well. A certain kind of man.
Yeah. So what kind of men do you go for?
Bill Clinton, President. Him, and it's like I said, it's probably just as well for both of us. But he's from down south. He's from Arkansas, and that's not too far from where I was born and raised. But he's been a good president, and I hope all that passes pretty fast and we get on with other things. But he certainly is horny.
Do you really fancy him?
Oh, I think he's a good guy.
Tell me why you fancy him. What do you like about him? I mean, he's the president. That's attractive anyway.
Well, he's very likable. I think he's very likable, and he has a wonderful personality. He's a lot like a lot of the people I grew up with. A lot like my brothers, my dad, and my uncles, and every redneck man that, you know.
He has got a very redneck.
Yeah, he does. And he's got a red face now. Yeah, more than that. But I think he's a very nice guy, and truly he has been a good president. He's done a lot of wonderful things.
Should he stay or should he go?
Oh, I don't want to get in. I'm not very political, but I don't know who else would do a better job, but I hope he
What kind of job?
Keeps his, well, you know the kind. You know.
I know.
But I'm sure we'll go on. I think that our country is stronger than just one scandal with one person, but I hope it all. I feel sorry for him and his
were you going to
family.
say, I hope it all blows over then? Was that what you were going to say?
I started to say that,
I think
but
you were,
yeah, I started to, but I knew you'd probably rather say it.
Thank you very much. So listen, you've caused a real stir since you've been here. Did you get here on Monday or Tuesday?
I got here on Monday and started to work on Tuesday.
I know the airport came to a standstill when you floated through it.
Well, it was fun. We got here actually pretty early in the morning. It could have been worse, but the folks were real nice. I hadn't been in London in almost 10 years, I think.
Have you got any idea, or did you have any idea how popular you still were?
No, and that made me feel very good. I've had the best time on all these shows. I remember years ago, I did a show on an HBO special from London here at the Old Dominican Theatre.
Yeah.
And it was one of the biggest shows that I've ever had. It had one of the highest ratings in the United States, and we had all these great people. And so I've always wanted to come back and possibly do another show from here and do some concerts, because the crowds are great. The fans
And because
are
it's been such a good vibe this week, you probably will come back and do some concerts.
Yeah, I
won't you?
will. In fact, I have this new CD out. It's called Hungry Again.
Okay,
And you happen to have a picture, don't you?
I've actually got a copy of the CD.
Good for you!
You like
Good for you! I'm glad.
Now, go and enjoy it.
That's right. I'm glad to see you have such a big hand in my career.
I have a feeling though, Dolly, you know, if I'm involved with you, I would need big hands.
Well, you got one. Get you another one.
I just need another one, that's all.
You
don't
just
I?
need one more.
Now, you like to pack things in, don't you? Because no, not like that. I mean, as far as work's concerned, you haven't stopped. Now, I know you've done the Richard and Judy show on tape, and you've done Des O'Connor's show on tape, and you've met those people. What did you make of Des O'Connor?
I thought he was great. I think he's a very fun guy, and I heard he was a popular singer around here years ago.
Well, he would say that.
He would say that. He didn't tell me that, but he actually was nice. We had a very fun show.
Did he ask you about collagen?
Oh, I told him about it.
Tell me about
Well,
it.
Tell
me
what
what you told him.
collagen. Oh, I was telling him. Well, collagen, for those that are watching that don't know, he was asking me about plastic surgery, nips and tucks, and little things that I had said. You know, that when I need it, little things or big things, whatever I say that I need, I go do it. And I was telling him what collagen is, that those little injections, protein injections, that they fill in little wrinkles and scars. And he had two very deep ones, and I said, kind of like those things on your face, you're gonna go get some collagen. So anyway, I kind of caught him off guard with that. But he was just mostly asking about, about nips and tucks and liposuction.
Okay, all right. Because I was told not to ask you about T&A, tits and ass. I was told that.
Who told you that?
I got this letter from someone.
Oh, everybody talks about, that. I mean, that's part of my image. I always have, my favorite line is to say that the boob jokes are not near as funny as most of the boobs that tell them. People are always talking about my boobs, and I happen to have a nice ass too. But whoever notices that?
So you also met Richard and Judy, the This Morning people. You've done their show. What were they like? What did you make of
They were very nice. I didn't know they were a couple. I didn't know they were married till the show
they're
was
very
over.
married.
But they seemed very nice, and it was a good morning show. They covered a lot of good territory.
Well, they covered a lot today, didn't they? Oh, yeah, yesterday it was, wasn't
when
it?
I
The
taped it,
Viagra
I'm not-
thing.
Did they talk about Viagra?
Oh no, they got 3 couples to on the show live take some Viagra, the gentlemen, and then they took them to a hotel.
Is that true?
Yes, true. Yes, that happened yesterday. The day after you were there. Did they not talk about this?
No.
They kept this quiet from you. They'd already announced it after you met them.
Well, she wasn't going to give it to him if that's her husband with me.
Well, maybe they were doing some private research for themselves, but then they sent the viewers to a hotel and monitored what happened. I know. It's a terrible thing. You also met Lord Melvin Bragg.
Yes.
He calls himself Lord Melvin.
Well, is he not a lord?
Well, he is a
Some
lord.
sort?
He's a sort of lord, isn't he? I don't know what he is.
Lordy.
But also, when you had your press conference, you had like 75 journalists there, and you bought them all a lottery ticket each.
Yes, and I'm going to be hosting the lottery show
tomorrow
while I'm here. Yeah, and so we gave them all a lottery ticket and hope maybe somebody wins. Did you buy a ticket?
I've already won the lottery.
Oh, did well in your own way? You certainly have.
Yeah,
You've just done great around here. You have a great radio show, by the way.
She was on the radio show this morning.
With that one.
I was so. She just walked in behind me. Dolly Parton sat on my knee. She went, "Hi." I went,
That's
"All right.
right.
How are you?"
For a long spell.
So.
And he didn't need Viagra either.
Okay. You're way ahead of Viagra. You're way ahead of Viagra. And you're free. You don't cost £4.84 a tablet like the Viagra does. So you've been asked every question under the sun, I no doubt, this week. Is there anything they've not asked you that I should ask you?
I don't think so. I mainly want to just talk about my new Hungry Again CD. And the single, tell you that the single from that is Salt in My Tears. And that I hope it does well from shows like this so I can come back and spend more time with you.
Now, will you come back, when that's flying high, will you come back and will you sing it for us?
Yes, I will. Okay. I'd love to. I'll bring my band and we'll just perform for you like Boy George did down there.
Can you do your speeded up Jolene thing for me?
Well, everybody keeps telling me that.
Because your song's Jolene's her song, obviously, one of the 3,000 plus you've written.
I always used to sing it around my friends over here as drag queen, drag queen, drag. But anyway, when I do my Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
Fuck it all in.
Whatever that means. I don't know where that came from.
So listen, you've written, is it over 3,000 songs or 5,000 songs?
Well, I have written thousands and thousands of songs. I have copyrights and registered 3,000 songs. But I've been doing that since I was a child.
Can they all be good, 3,000?
No, they're terrible. But I have a few good ones. You know, I never said they was all good, but they're kind of like your children. You know, you never know which ones are the ugly ones or the pretty ones. But my songs are like my children, and I expect them to support me when I'm old.
And out of all the standards, they will. They need to anyway. But out of all the standards, all the big classics, which is your favourite? Because we've all got our favourites. Which is yours?
That I've written?
Yeah.
I think I Will Always Love You because I've had such good luck with that. I've had a hit record with it 3 times myself. Right. Once in 1973 when I wrote it, and again in 1982 when I did the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas movie with Burt Reynolds. And then I did a duet with Vince Gill, and then of course Whitney Houston, who did the world's greatest version ever. And so I bought a lot of cheap wigs and high heels and makeup.
Thanks to Whitney.
As I always say though, I need that money because it costs a lot to make a person look this cheap.
And it's not true, by the way.
And it is all true.
You look at $1 zillion. Very quickly, because we've got to finish now. What did you think you'd be?
In my life?
Yeah.
I thought I'd be a star. I wanted to be a star. I thought I'd be a singer, and I just am happy that I made it. If I hadn't have made it, I probably would have been a beautician, because I would, seriously.
And a very good one too.
Well, I probably would have, because I'd wanted everybody to look like me and Boy George.
Well, Dolly, it's been lovely meeting you. It's been a real honour and a pleasure.
You're just the sweetest guy.
No, it's not true. But Dolly Parton, everybody, thank you very much.